Welcome to G2E. I'm Kyle.
I'm Michael.
I'm Ethan.
We're going through our 2022 review. So the basic question out of the way, what's everybody's game of the year? Doesn't necessarily have to be a favorite. What's the game that came out this year that you played or at least saw that you're like, yeah, that's the...
Which queen?
War Ragnarok. For sure.
Which queen? Which queen?
Welcome back, oh honored guest.
I'm gonna say Stray. I know that's what I said in most places. I knew you were gonna say God of War.
You're right.
I knew it.
Come on.
I knew it. You're a Destiny guy over here.
Destiny 2 best MMORPG.
Yeah.
Witch Queen came out so well. Its story was really nice, and now we're so close to Lightfall. Literally like 2 months late and more, and we're there, and I'm so pumped for Lightfall. Lightfall is going to be amazing.
And instead of just game of the year, it's okay if it's the same answer, but like, what was your favorite game of the year? Something that you just
God of War.
got
right
stuck
now.
to your So I was like,
Come on.
it'd be the same.
Come on.
Knew it was gonna be. You're over here just like, where the hell is New Game Plus? What is
Coming
that?
out next month.
I was gonna say, is that February?
Yeah, I think I want to play them all real quick before New Game Plus comes out. I don't think I'll play the 2018 one because I literally
You played the hell out of it.
I literally just
Yeah.
100%ed it not too
You
long
said you were
ago.
gonna do it right before this one came
Right,
out, so.
which I did. So
My favorite is on that wall. It was The Quarry.
oh, that's nice.
I played 3 Supermassive games because I played that, and then I played 2 of the Dark
I
Pictures
still think we should
anthologies.
do that like together.
Dude, I'm down any day of the week. She's over here. She'd be down any day of the week. But yeah, I played 2 of the Dark Pictures. They are great. Dude, the amount of freaking options in that game.
Exactly.
The amount of endings.
Yeah.
I'm so close to platinuming it, but like there's so many little specific things you
I
have to do.
like that there's multiple multiple choices, multiple endings, and like in the moment stuff that you have to like do something. Like,
Yeah,
and
and
you
you
use
get-
it like a split decision. Like it's not like you can sit there like, what should I do? This that. Like it's like something happens and you gotta do like, oh, do this.
The other thing I love about it is it has multiple themes going on. The biggest one is love, and there's different kinds of love that it focuses on in everybody's arc. But like the different endings are what highlight the different like all the different themes. Like it's just it's just nice. It's just nice.
One that I was happy for the most at this moment throughout this year has been Sea of Thieves.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Sea of
That's a
Thieves
good
has gotten
choice.
a lot of new updates. It got the
I'm definitely down.
Pirates. It's got the Pirates Life update. They got the cool new PvP update it just got, which now makes life easier for both PvP and PvE because I don't have to deal with PvP because I suck at it.
You don't have to deal with it.
So what they did is they made it so that certain people, like if you want a PvP, you can join a faction, and it will literally just send you to go fight people. So if people want a PvP, they do that.
Right.
Which just means I have a less likely chance of getting hunted down by a
Less
Reaper.
likely, but not necessarily.
Yeah, it
completely.
doesn't mean I'm free of it.
Gotcha.
It
okay.
just means that people who want to
Defend
PvP
the
are
herd
not
a
going to
little
then
bit.
to hunt me down.
That's
I'm glad that you're not 100% because I think a big portion of that game is
That little
Oh,
bit of
while
risk.
you're PvEing, there is the risk of
Oh yeah, no, that is
getting
a,
pirated
just
on.
getting screwed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
a
it is
pirate game.
Right,
It's,
exactly.
it's a pirate game. That's
Right.
what makes.
But
That's
still,
what makes.
I don't
it
think
fun.
they
nice to
should
get rid
ever
of the
completely
cool folk.
remove like.
No,
Yeah.
they should. They're doing a lot of people events. Like they're making like what just happened recently was like an island was like going to be changed into one of these 2 places. And you could side for a faction and then go fight with that faction. And depending on which faction people chose the most and fought for, that faction would get that island. So
I like when service games. This one's a weird one because I don't even know if I have an answer for it. Memorable gaming moments, whether it was personal or witnessed online.
because I'm a card game fanatic over here. playing a lot of Master Duel with my friends and just doing really dumb things. Like, it has its team mode, and me and my friend were being real douchebags on it, I will say. And made a very painful Exodia deck, and we're just going up against people and making them hate their lives.
Nice.
Some of those meta decks deserved it.
Oh my god. A good one for us is, I mean, I'm not going to talk too much about the Quarry again, but I did get to play through it with my daughter, and she played through House of Ashes with me too, which she did just recently tell me she really liked that one too. Which that one was straight up just the cave meets aliens, and that was top notch.
I would say It Takes Two, just messing with each other,
And we gotta
and
finish
the
that.
games.
We really do have to.
The game's just constant, like, oh, do this, and then you get, or launching the car off the platform or something. Those moments are always great.
We are
Threw me
literally
off, and then I spawned on your head. And just,
I was like, oh, I killed you, and then just right over me. I'm like, oh. That was a good moment.
there's so much stuff we need to do.
I know,
It's
right?
technically
That one's
didn't
not too
come
much
out this
farther, I
year,
think.
but I got my, like, first ace in Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah,
Technically
that's
not my
big.
first ace, because but I feel like on certain characters like Fuse, when you get like a couple kills,
It's a cheap ace.
exactly.
It's a
This
cheap
one I was
ace.
actually like walking around
Who are
and
you
I
playing?
got. Honestly, I might have been playing Fuse, but I don't think I used this power to get the
I don't.
kills.
Okay.
When it's one you feel like you earned, yeah.
I just
that's
really
definitely-
like his
So
AK.
the game this year that was most disappointing, based on either your own expectations or just the quality of what should have been put out.
I'm just really, without like looking at the list of all the games that came out off the top of my head, and it's not even that it was that bad. I just felt like it was short. Was the Resident Evil Village DLC? I just wish there was a little bit more in there, or at least some side stuff you could do. I thought it was just too linear. I understand it was just a DLC, but
And if it had either been a little bit longer or had a slightly different finale, I also would have been less
True.
likely to put that on my list of disappointments. Just because there are still some magic you do use in the final fight,
right.
but overall it did feel a lot like the exact same
Spoiler.
fight from the first game. You'll come to it. I'm still working on what disappointed me.
You
the
already
most.
told me.
Oh, I
That
did
game.
tell you. It
That
just
game
popped
right
up.
there.
Hey,
that's right,
it's
that's right.
headlined. Yeah, no, Super Mario Strikers. I'm a Nintendo. It's hard for me to be pessimistic about Nintendo. I had to be realistic about them sometimes, but this is one of those moments. Battle League could have been a lot more, and I think it launched just fine, and it still could have launched more. But the fact that they just pretty much have done a whole lot of nothing since release, besides some new characters and stadium modes, I mean, there's gear too, but which switches up strategies ever so like, it definitely feels like a decent, not imitation, but also not step forward from what we got in the past, which is fine, but they should have supported the heck out of it after the fact. And the fact that it haven't, and they did already announce they're done supporting
they?
it. Yeah. The last update was the last update, which is kind of what
Which-
was the nail in the head for me.
Which is really funny, because I feel like Strikers got a lot of, like, hype when it was coming out.
I think that's it for me.
Mine is, Resident, and not Resident. Rainbow Six Extraction.
Oh, that's right.
I guess unlike most people, because I have always been, like, a stealth kind of person as well as playing Resident Evil. I'm gonna keep calling it that because I'm annoyed. So, Rainbow Six. As also well as being a Rainbow Six fan, I've been a very stealth. So I saw Extraction coming out and went, and I was pumped for it because, yeah, they're not really known for that type of game, but it looked like it had promise. I was like, good, and they released it, and I was happy. I expected them to get flack for it because people aren't like used to that type of game, but they made one add-on really, and then called it off, and I'm quite upset. I'm like, I thought
Wait, that was really it?
yeah, I think they've added 2 new characters. I don't think they've added a new map yet. And so, if they are doing more, that's good. I don't think they are, though, because at this point, we've gotten so little more. And
But
I'm-
even so, based on things so far, that's still a valid thing to be
so,
disappointed in.
so I'm like, I feel like they gave up on it too fast and just used it as a cash grab, really, and didn't try and actually make something with the game. And I feel like if they just gave it a chance and, like, pushed through, obviously, the backlash they're going to get because the company they're not known for that type of game. If they just waited a few minutes, like, gave it a few updates, it could have really gotten somewhere, and I'm just upset that they cut it off so soon.
You said you might have another answer over here.
It was not released in 2022.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
It would. I'll say regardless. Call of Duty Cold War.
Yeah.
I was extremely disappointed.
Still disappointed.
It still just resonates
that's
in me.
fair. Well,
That's why I don't know when it came out, because I played it for a week and then I never touched it again.
Okay, so the other one I got, it didn't come out 22, but I did get to play Marvel's The Avengers for free, and I turned it off after 10 minutes.
I heard that was really bad.
Yeah,
too.
I was so like, it's just the internet, and it wasn't. It was rough. It was you did not want to play it. Like the controls just.
The thing I'm upset about Modern Warfare at the moment, it doesn't have any of like the cool extra modes.
I know they have them for several generations. They only do them as special events.
The last Modern Warfare had a gun game, but it wasn't as good.
It wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same.
God, I miss that stuff.
And another thing about Cold War that I
Yep.
Why would you not bring back the old zombies, the old Call of Duty Black Ops maps? Like, that was your big seller. I would go play if you brought back like the old maps, like Summit and.
It is kind of funny that so many of these developers do not like. I know they're constantly trying to create a new foothold, but like that stuff like that would continue.
They did it in Modern Warfare. They brought back so many of the old maps, and everyone was like, "Yes."
People will keep doing it. Like, we're gonna keep playing it. We're connected to it, and even if you like bring it back or add some changes, do some new things.
They barely changed them when they brought them to Modern Warfare, and everyone was like, "We don't care. We love the maps."
Plus, there's always a new generation,
and it was just better graphics. Like, that's all you did was you just.
Not Modern Warfare 2. Bad maps.
Yeah.
I just like their maps.
It's totally hit or miss. There's no middle ground. Like, the map is either you dread going into it, or you're like, okay, this has some spots. There's just nothing in between.
I guess it's because I'm a shotgun user. It feels like that you have two options as a shotgun user. Well, I mean, you don't really have two options. You either go around and die a lot because there's a sniper sitting in a wall shooting, or you go camp in a corner and play like a douchebag the entire game, which I hate.
But something that came out in 2022 that you did not get to play that you wish you got to play.
A lot of games.
If you want to name one or two, if you had to do two or something, that's
the top one's definitely the new Modern Warfare 2.
Right.
Which I will be able to play soon.
At least you know
I
it's
literally
waiting
got
for
it when
you.
it came
right
out,
there.
pretty much. I have it. I just haven't been able to play it.
I remember what yours was.
Elden Ring.
Elden
Oh,
Ring.
yeah. Nice.
Elden Ring.
That was definitely one of mine. As well.
I'm waiting. I'm kind of waiting on playing it. I was like, I want to play through, because I've just started the original Dark Souls.
Yes.
And I wanted to play, I'm like, I want to play through the 3 Dark Souls, and then I want to play through Elden Ring. No, they're different. Still wanted, I was like, I want to go through, like, the original term of this. And, doing pretty bad like you would expect for this game, so.
Oh, I still need to play The Last of Us Part 1, the remake.
Yeah,
I still need to play The Last of Us
came out.
Part 2. Who am I fucking kidding?
Yeah.
You need to do
Jesus.
everything, man. This guy.
I got all my Nintendo covered, though. So the other thing was, I didn't get to play God of War Ragnarok yet, and that time will come. I guess my answer then, because I definitely agree with Elden Ring, didn't get to play God of War, but, like, I also didn't get to play Horizon Forbidden West, and even though I know it's just going to be a lot of the same of the first one, I really like the first one's story, and I just got to know where it goes, and who doesn't love some robot dinos?
True.
Everybody loves some robot dinos. Final question. What is your most anticipated of 2023? I feel like I almost need to do a disclaimer that Zelda is obviously, like, heavily anticipated. And I just feel like that was going to be at least mine and yours answers.
It's my second right now.
Oh.
There's another thing that's top.
Good. This is going to be good then.
I don't even know if it's 2023, but it's most anticipated games because I don't know its release date right now. We just got its trailer recently. There are 2 games actually that are higher in it. I forgot.
Diablo 4.
Yeah.
Literally just started playing PoE again, and Path of Exile, which is pretty much Diablo, if anyone doesn't know that.
Pretty much Diablo.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same games. I've never really played Path of Exile by myself. Usually one of my friends would be like, I just started this season, you want to play? I'm like, sure. And I enjoy it, but I'm usually playing with someone. This is the first time I've, like, went on and doing it myself, and I'm like, actually really enjoying it. I'm just really playing it casual, like, kind of going slow. Normally I, like, really try and rush with my friends to get to the end game, but I'm just kind of like chilling, playing it slow.
That's the best.
And the
I
build
wanna
I'm
try
doing
that
is
game.
a very tanky build, so I
Did
gotta
you see what
just
game I actually pointed to?
play with
Yes,
one hand a
that's
lot of
right.
times.
That's just because I want. Those,
But yeah,
those are
Diablo
actual
4.
games and actually exist, and I'm like, what are you most looking forward to?
What am I most looking forward
Besides
to?
Zelda.
Besides Zelda.
Besides the obvious one that you
Besides
said
the obvious.
3 times.
Spider-Man 2.
Electric Boogaloo?
Yes.
Ah.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Spider-Man
actually the
2,
title. I'll play it.
which Miles Morales was
Dang it.
shorter but tighter than the first one was. It was great. And now they're both going to be in a game. Great. Venom's going to be there. Great.
My turn. My turn.
What are you got? What are yours?
My 2.
You got 2.
Beat.
Most anticipated.
Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
saw that on
We
the list.
just got our first release trailer,
That's
and I'm
right.
pumped. I enjoyed 15, but I like story. I really enjoyed story parts, so I was fine with 15's dragged on story, and I just like the combat of 15 felt nice. It felt like we've been growing. So 16 coming out, I bet they're going to fix the issues they had with 15, and I'm just
hope so.
I'm really pumped. I've always been a fan of Final Fantasy. Been replaying 12 because that's what got me in was 12 and 12 Part 2.
That's
so.
in your guys' blood though, because your dad played a lot.
I expect this one to have improved on everything, and 7 Remakes just came out, and everyone said that was good, so they're going to take what they've done there and put it into 16.
That'd be
So, yeah, I'm just really pumped for 16. And then my second one is, since we finally gotten our trailer after, like, 3 years of waiting, Silk Song, baby!
That's it.
right.
We've gotten
Hollow
our
Knight
trailer!
sequel.
It's actually happening, guys! We have it!
What is it?
He's just a little bit of a fan of Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight
Metroidvania
and Silk
style.
Song at second. We got its like first trailer like 3 years ago, and we had no info
It was
since
a
like
very long break.
sometime last year where we got our trailer saying, "Hey, it's coming next year, guys. Be ready."
That was
And,
starting time.
Yeah, I'm pumped. It's been so long.
I still gotta
and,
play the first one.
suck at them.
I feel like the problem when I play single player games is I get really into them and then I don't sleep. When I like play games online with my friends, it's like in between the games and stuff like you're doing, there's like downtime, and that's kind of when I get tired.
Right.
When I'm playing a single player game, I'm just so zoned into it. Like, what's happening next? What am I gonna do next? Oh, I just got this cool new thing. All of a sudden, I'm like, it's 4 in the morning. I have to go to work in an hour.
Part of me wants to be like, oh, the nice thing about Breath of the Wild is like the space in between running around and stuff. But no, I used to lose hours of fucking sleep to
Because
that.
I'm like, I should go this way where it's telling me to go, but I really want to go kill these 2 monsters over
Yeah,
here.
it's all
And then
about
guess what? There's gonna be 2 more monsters next to those.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, I'm gonna be like,
sidetrack.
oh, I have to go way back over there.
That's that whole game in a nutshell.
Yo.
Love that shit.
End it up.
That's our 20. What year is it?
I don't know anymore. It's all blended
That was
together.
our 2022
69.
year review. Nice.
Why?
I don't know.